going to be continuing to recap the sounds that we've learned in our phase 5 and also our tricky words. Okay, so when you see your sounds or see the grapheme, I'd like you to say the phoneme of each of these sounds. Off we go. A, well done. I. W. A. E. E. Oi. Or. O. Or. Ow. O. Ooh. Ooh. I. And ooh. Wonderful. Okay, we're now going to practice our tricky words. So when you see the tricky word, say the tricky word. Off we go. O. Were. Little. Like. There. Where. There. Once. People. One.
Concurrent message from Starfleet Command. Top priority.
What? Asked. Have. Said. Mrs. Do. So. When. Mr. Some. Come. Out. Looked. Wonderful. Okay. The two tricky words that we're going to try and spell today are O and were. Wonderful. So let's start with O. I say it, you say it. O. 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 Wonderful. Okay, we can see that our O starts with O. Oh. That's not how we say it though. So we have our O as in our letter name and then the H is silent. So O. Can you write O on your piece of paper or whiteboard now? Off you go. Wonderful. The next word that we're going to try and spell is were. Were. As we can see, we can hear our W, but then our E is silent. W, and the E is silent. So can you write were on your piece of paper or whiteboard? Off you go. Wonderful. Okay, the sound that we're going to be recapping today, I say it, you say it, is or. 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 And that's or in saw. I say it, you say it. Or in saw. Or in saw. Or in saw. Wonderful. I'm now going to show you the grapheme for the phoneme or. When you see it, say it. Off we go. Wonderful. We're now going to play a game of see it, say it. So when you see or, say or, but do not say any of your other phonemes. Off we go. Or, well done. Let's play that again. When you see or, say or. Off we go. Or, well done. One last game of it now. When you see or, say or. Off we go. Or, wonderful. Now that we've seen it, I'd like you to say or and write it 3 times on your piece of paper. So say or and write it 3 times on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Pause the video to do that now. Wonderful. Now that you've practiced reading and writing or, we're going to practice reading it within some words. So here's the first word. Off you go. Wonderful. Drawer. Is drawer a real word or a nonsense word? It's a real word. Well done. Okay, next word. Off you go. Wonderful. Sprawl. Is sprawl a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, next word. Off you go. Vor. Is vor a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, next word, off you go. Wonderful. Law. Is law a real word or a nonsense word? Wonderful, it's a real word. Okay, next word, off you go. Wonderful. Shawl. Is shawl a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Okay, reading the next word, off you go. Okay, saw. Is saw a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Okay, reading the next word, off you go. Wonderful. Zaw. Is zaw a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, reading the next word, off you go. Wonderful. Gone. Is gone a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, next word, off you go. Wonderful. Fall. Is fall a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a nonsense word. Okay, last word now, off you go. Wonderful. Or claw. Is claw a real word or a nonsense word? That's right, it's a real word. Lovely. Now that you've read some words with your new or sound in them, we're now going to try and spell some. So standing up with your robot arms at the ready. Wonderful. The first word that we're going to try and spell, I say it, you say it, is paw. 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 Wonderful. Robot arms at the ready, ready to sound out paw. P, or, paw. And again. P, or, paw. One more time. P, or, paw. Wonderful. Let's pinch that on now. P, or, paw. Wonderful. Write paw on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Off you go. Wonderful. The next word that we're going to try and write, I say it, you say it, is yawn. 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 Wonderful. Robot arms at the ready, ready to sound out the word yawn. Off we go. Y or n. Yawn. And again. Y or n. Yawn. One more time. Y or n. Yawn. Wonderful. Let's pinch those sounds on now. Y or n. Yawn. Write yawn on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Off you go. Wonderful. The last word we're going to try and spell, I say it, you say it, is claw. 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 Wonderful. Okay, robot arms at the ready, ready to sound out claw. Off we go. K, l, or, claw. And again. K, l, or, claw. One more time. K, l, or, claw. Wonderful. Let's pinch those sounds on now. K, l, or, claw. Wonderful. Write the word claw on your piece of paper or whiteboard. Off you go. Wonderful. Okay. We are now going to apply what we've learnt today to some questions and sentences. So when I show you the question or sentence, pause the video and read it, and then I'll read it to you afterwards. So pause the video now. Wonderful. It says, can a paw also be a claw? So I'd like you to think of that at home. Can a paw also be a claw? I wonder if you think of any animals that have paws and claws. Wonderful. Okay, pause the video now and read the next question. Wonderful. Do you stretch your jaw when you yawn? So do you stretch your jaw when you yawn? I'd like you to have a think about that one. Pretend you're yawning. Did you have to stretch your jaw? Okay. Final question or sentence. Pause the video now and read it. This is a bit of a long one, so take your time when reading it. Wonderful. If you go out on the lawn, will you need a shawl to help you stay warm? So if you go out on the lawn, will you need a shawl to help you stay warm? I think in this today it's snowing, so I think if I was to go out on the lawn today, I would definitely need a shawl to keep me warm, if not a nice thick coat. Wonderful. Well done on a lovely phonics session, Year 1, and I'll see you all tomorrow.